The consortium of DRM, Digital Radio Mondiale, by the way, and doing some pretty unique things. Their aim and objective is to make DRM standards accepted and widely known. They've been doing a pretty good job of it, I must say, because over the years here on Into Tomorrow, we've had the opportunity to talk with many of their senior representatives. Today here at IFA, no exception. The DRM chair and BBC controller of business development. She's with BBC. I like that. I like having fellow journalists on the show as well. Let me see if I can get her name right. But with the DRM consortium, Ruxandra Obreja. Was that close?
It was 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I love it. How are you?
I'm very, very well. Just flown from murky, cold London into very nice IFA. I mean, I'm always energized when I go into this place.
Really? The weather is good, and also the excitement on the show floor here is very interesting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the DRM exhibit is no exception because you guys are here talking about the benefits of DRM digital radio. Tell our audience, first of all, what is the digital radio from your perspective and the DRM consortium?
Well, I would like to explain it not in technical terms. I'm
Please.
not a technical person. I would like it to be from the benefits point of view. If you have grandfathers, fathers, or yourself have listened to shortwave radio anywhere in the world, well, DRM brings you that, only in digital quality. So it can do shortwave, it can do medium wave, and it will soon do in DRM Plus FM quality. It's a fantastic standard because it is cheap, it's available, it can do the same thing, and we can have a very smooth transition from analog to digital without big disruption. Some people say it's a bit of HD, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would say yes, it is of the same family. I think the DRM standard is a global open standard. Anyone can start doing receivers, anyone can really start broadcasting, and there are about 700 hours of DRM transmissions as we speak now.
Wow, of all kinds of programming, right? There are quite
Absolutely.
a variety of various music genres and news and talk and so forth.
Absolutely. I can talk now. I'm changing my hat. Now I have a BBC hat.
Yes, please.
We do about 7-8 hours a day of our output for Europe, which is talk and shows and documentaries and everything. So if you go online and you get yourself a receiver, you'll be able to hear that. But you'll be able to hear a lot more. You would be able to hear music from Luxembourg, you'll be hearing programs from Deutsche Welle, you'll be hearing programs from Voice of Russia, any language, any genre, and we hope soon this will be not just me selling you a fantastic option for you, the listener, but a real mass standard that provides information, entertainment to the people across the globe. We are a global solution.
Now, this is something available here in Europe already, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And has been very popular and growing.
Very popular. I mean, I would like to say very popular. I think it is very popular among the people who know about it, and it has to get a bit out of the geeky, if you want, area, more into the mass popular area. I mean, engineers, people who know it, people who have experienced it, think it's great.
Yeah.
But I won't hide it to you. Receivers are still a bit on the expensive side. So in order to experience it, you really have to have an absolute love of radio, to have a love for a lot of content and choice and languages, and then yes, you can listen to it. But it is not something that you can go into a shop, pay $10, get a small little receiver and just listen to all of it. That is not available yet. So we still have something to do, loads to do.
I like how you compared it to HD radio, which is what we are familiar with in the U.S., but the same problem persisted, and that is when it first came out, we had 2 radios, and they were very expensive, and now there are many more, and they're considerably less expensive. So more people are being able to learn about HD radio in that similar sense. That makes AM sound more like FM and FM sound more like CD quality and that sort of thing. But not nearly as much variety in languages and genres and that sort of thing as DRM is doing. DRM will be available hopefully worldwide at some point too. Can we get DRM in the U.S. at some point?
Well, actually, DRM is a global solution. You should be able to have DRM wherever you want. But of course, it's not just as simple because it has to be approved in the laws of the country. So, for example, the US would have to agree to run HD and DRM. And it also needs the people to put the broadcasters to put the money into the transmissions so they can reach those areas. I mean, I know that broadcasters in Canada can broadcast. I mean, in the US, you can listen to DRM, but let's be frank, there is no system ever, and there is no broadcaster I know in the past 70, 80 years which has been able to cover the whole world all the time.
Good point. And while with satellite radio and other options, it still certainly has a footprint that's confined to a region, generally.
I think there isn't just one solution in radio or television. I think we have to accept that the landscape is varied and that listeners will choose what suits them. We just want to be part of that landscape.
Well, I think you're doing a very good job at being part of it. And, of course, text, data, there's all sorts of unique features with DRM to look into. And we invite you to visit their website. It's very easy, drm.org, as in Digital Radio Mondiale, but drm.org, very easy to get to. And, of course, we'll link you there. And we thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us here at IFA.
Thank you very much for having me.
Keep up the good work and say hello to everyone at BBC for us.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. We're back with more from Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.